On this episode of YaEat, we will be making shrimp scampi with linguini. Make sure you watch till the end for a funny short video. Hello everyone, and welcome to the 30th episode of YaEat. As usual, I'm really excited to have you here, and it's a beautiful early spring day here on the East Coast, so I thought that I'd make one of my all-time favorite shrimp dishes, and that's shrimp scampi over linguini. Now, I've seen this dish made 1,000 different ways over the years, most of them pretty good, but I like this version, and I hope you do as well. So I'm ready to make some shrimp scampi over linguini. Are you ready? Here we go. Print this and all our recipes on YaEat.tv. And now, a YaEat educational moment. Today we are featuring shrimp scampi. By U.S. definition, scampi is a dish of large shrimp prepared with a garlic-flavored sauce. But the British definition is large shrimp that are often breaded and fried and served with chips. Today we use 2125 shrimp because that's all we had, but prefer 1620 for this recipe. Is that all? This has been a YaEat educational moment. Okay, this recipe is really quick, so I want to time it right. So we're going to put the water for the pasta on first. I rinsed off the shrimp and then I pat dried them as much as possible before I would add them to some hot oil. I'm just going to chop up some fresh parsley. The most difficult part about this recipe was me fiddling around trying to peel the garlic. The garlic seemed to be on the extra sticky side today. Okay, here we go. Nope, not quite. Okay, now we're ready. We're just going to slice this pretty thinly for this recipe. Make sure you wash your lemon thoroughly, and we're going to grind some lemon peel and make some lemon rind. This recipe calls for lemon juice, so instead of throwing out the peel, we're going to give the dish a little extra zesty flavor. And make sure that you get it all. Now let's just put that on the side for now. We're going to need 1 to 2 lemon quarters, so let's just get that prepared. We're going to add some extra virgin olive oil to a pan. We're going to get the oil nice and hot. And let's add the shrimp to the pan, and we're going to cook them about 75%. Shrimp cook very quickly, so about 3 to 4 minutes. After giving the shrimp a good toss, let's add the linguini to the water. And if you watched me make pasta before, you heard me preach, we're going to cook this al dente. Al dente means firm to the tooth. It's a little bit white inside. The shrimp are going to stick to the pan. That's okay. You want some of those trimmings to stick to the pan. Let's remove the shrimp from the pan for now. We'll add a little bit more extra virgin olive oil. Let's get rid of this little tail. Let's add the garlic and the lemon rind to the pan. And we are going to lightly brown the garlic. You can see all the shrimp trimmings that had stuck to the pan. As long as they're not burnt, that is what you want. You may need to add a little more extra virgin olive oil to move the garlic around. You need those trimmings to deglaze the pan. Now I'm deglazing the pan with the clam juice. You can also deglaze with a little white wine if you have it on hand. Be my guest before adding the clam juice. Now I'm going to take some butter. I'm going to dip it in the flour. This is going to help thicken the sauce a little bit. You could also make a slurry with flour or with cornstarch. I'm going to add the lemon juice and use my hand to sift any pits out. Okay, my timing looks pretty good. My pasta is almost done. My sauce is reducing. I wanted the sauce a little thicker, so I did add some cornstarch to the clam juice. I did that instead of flour because I didn't want to cook out the flour because my pasta was done. Let's add the shrimp back to the sauce now, and we're going to cook that down, the shrimp, the rest of the way. The sauce will reduce a little bit. My camera overheated and shut off without my knowledge. Actually, it's the camera on my Samsung Note 9. Which is a great phone and camera, but obviously has its limitations. We would like to acquire better equipment to enhance our production. I can only do this with your help. If you donate $5, you will receive a producer credit shout out for 4 episodes. If you donate $10, you will receive a producer shout out credit for 10 episodes. Just scan this QR code for Venmo, or our username is @YaEat. Okay, thank goodness we didn't miss that much. So I let the sauce reduce and thicken a little bit, and then I added my al dente pasta. I cooked the pasta in the sauce for a couple of minutes. Now when I serve this with pasta, I like the sauce a little bit on the thicker side, but if I serve it with rice, I like to have it a little on the thinner side. When the sauce is thicker, it really clings to the pasta. You're going to get all that flavor without drenching the pasta and shrimp in sauce. We'll finish with a little fresh parsley. Shrimp scampi with linguine. You eat? You want to eat? Make this recipe. It's delicious. Okay, there you have it. There's our shrimp scampi with linguine recipe. So we're going to try the shrimp scampi with linguine. A lot of distractions around here. Very delicious. Very creamy. If you like it, put a little more lemon to it. Well, that's it. That's our shrimp scampi for today. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all your support. We'll be back again next Wednesday. And stay tuned for a quick short on something I find amusing, and I hope you do as well. See you next week.
Now the price
Of the shrimp.
is less than $20, am I right? That's right. Now why would I ever consider paying more than that? Because I intend to squeeze you.
The scrawny feeble appears as though if he were a
My
lion,
offer is this. Nothing.
but is emasculated when the true lion is revealed.
Honey, we gotta go now.
Lesson learned.
That's my boy. You see, Fredo, that's how it's done.
Ah, jeez, Pop, come on.
Act like a man! What's the matter with you?